Hello, good morning, everyone, everywhere. This is Audrey with Life Coaching with Audrey, coming to you live from the corner of Southeast Holgate and Cesar Y Chavez in the beautiful metropolitan area of Portland, Oregon. I'm doing this coaching from my car, as I usually do. Sometimes I do it in other places, but this seems to be my place where I feel comfortable, where I can channel some coaching and feel really relaxed, which is amazing because I'm driving and I'm doing these this is just how I do it. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being unique. You are so unique. You are lovely. You're funny. You're fun. You're grateful for your life. You're amazing. You are beyond your imagination. Wonderful. You have talent. You've got all the time in the world. You've got all the money that you need to support your best and greatest life. And if any of those don't feel like it resonates with you, then let's work on some coaching. Okay, right now, let's do that. We'll dive into some coaching, maybe some process work on these calls or podcasts. I don't know why I call them calls because I'm on the phone. I don't know. Anyway, let's do some coaching. Okay, let's get going. So today's coaching, I never know what I'm going to talk about when I get in the car. Sometimes it takes me a few minutes to warm up. I just stopped by Trader Joe's, got my salad for lunch, got one of their little paper cups full of coffee. And I'm raring to go. You know, yesterday I did a coaching in the car and didn't like the way it sounded because it was making noise with my jacket. So I think I'll talk about what I was talking about yesterday, which is, what was it now? Now I can't even remember. Oh, great. This is not starting out so well. But that's okay. You know, you are where you are in life. And that... okay, just accept that. You are here now. There are some things in your life that you would like to change, okay? So if you'd like to change those things in your life, could be not so great relationships, could be you're not really happy with your career, could be you're not happy with your financial state of affairs. Whoops, there's going through an intersection with a fire truck. Anyway, so there are things in your life that you would like to change and you're not feeling good about those. So let's talk about that. Let's vibrate differently so that you can make those changes. Everything is a state of, it's like your mental state or a state of being. So if you're being frustrated and challenged by the things in your life that are not working so well for you, that you're not happy about, then first thing to do is get okay with it. I'm not saying you're going to stay in this by being okay with it. I'm saying you're going to get yourself unstuck by being okay with it, being okay with your finances or your relationships. Be okay with, okay, I've made it this far. It's not that bad. I can do better. I know I can. We can work on this relationship. It's not exactly what I thought it would be, but, it can change. Just start getting in a place, like even in neutral. Like, just put it in neutral, like, it is what it is, And I trust higher power, God, universe, whatever you want to call that, divineness of our beings. Just, put it out there that you've got my back. I know you do. Sometimes just starting with, it's okay. I'm here. What am I going to do? I can laugh or I can cry. I can be pissed or I can be okay. So I'm suggesting that you invite the okayness into the situation so that you can make the inspired changes so that things do get better. Instead of feeling bad or a victim, or instead of feeling like, oh, life has never been good to me, or I never get what I want, or things never turn out, I don't feel like a success, blah, 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 blah. Instead of going there, say, you know what? I can make changes. I can get help. I can do some coaching with Audrey. That's always an option. And I can talk to my mom. I can get a financial advisor. I can talk to a career coach. I can talk to a relationship, a therapist, whatever. There are things that are in your power. And when you're in the state, the mental state of things aren't good, they're bleak, I'm depressed, this is the downward spiral track, you get it, right? You hear my voice like, you're doing the Eeyore, you're riding the ambulance, and that is just going to keep you stuck in that mental prison. We call that Nine of Swords in Tarot, if you listen to Tarot. So that's it. This is our call. This is our podcast. This is the subject. Being okay with where you are right now. Being okay. Taking a deep breath. Maybe go just sit down and journal for a few minutes. Maybe you want to pray or chant or seek some, maybe a priest or some spiritual guidance counselor. I have one. I do. She's great. And when I am feeling in the dumps, I go talk to her. It's worth it. It is so worth your happiness, because I know it in my knower that your happiness, my happiness, all of our happiness is the most important thing to this life. Happiness is love, right? And if we're coming from a place of love, then we can make the changes. We can evolve personally in a great way, being greater versions of ourselves. And knowing that in every moment we get to choose how we want it to be. We're creating in every moment. We're creating future moments. Get that right now. That's how it goes. That's how it's playing out in the movie of your life. So I am so happy that you're here, that you're interested in your happiness, that you are okay with your life where it is right now, that you can make changes, that you are making changes. It's really, when you just get in hangman's mode, and there's tarot again, when you see things from a new perspective, it allows you to break out of that prison, that mental prison, really. Sit upside down, hang on a swing or off a chair, put yourself in a different position, in a different state of being. Go make a hot cup of cocoa and just, try not to think about things. Another good way is to be grateful for where you are. Like, hey, this is giving me some fuel, man. I'm so pissed off about how I've led myself, or the decisions that I've made so far, that this is going to fuel me into rocket mode, and I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to get the hell out of Dodge if I don't like it. So that's one way of doing it, being grateful, just so you look at the small things, the really small, petite little shows in your life that make you feel good, and you start there, and you get in a different vibrational state, and then you can look at the hard stuff. Go take a hot bath, go get a massage, whatever. There are so many things that you can do to get out of a negative state, and it can just happen, in the blink of an eye, and just a choice, like taking a deep breath and releasing any anxiety that you're feeling. Feel it in your body. Where do you feel that anxiety? Where do you feel it? Think about that. And take a deep breath into that space. This is what I learned from years of yin yoga with Anne at Yoga Boga. Highly recommend that place and that yogi Anne. But take a deep breath into where you're feeling it and try to get some relaxation there. Try to breathe into that. And then as you exhale, imagine that you're releasing out to the universe, to the clouds, allowing it to go elsewhere, just dissipate. Like you see it like a big black cloud maybe, and then as you're blowing out or releasing your breath, it starts to change in color, and it starts to get lighter and lighter until it disappears. You don't see that black cloud anymore. So these are some things that we do in coaching, neuro-linguistic things and visualization and talking to your inner child, and we do some vent sessions. Yeah, absolutely, we get it off our chest, but not for very long. We don't want to stay in that mode too long. So anyway, I would love to do some one-on-one. The first call is complimentary. Let me know. Real Coaching, REEL coaching.com. Direct message me, and we can set up a time for your first call. Thanks again for being you. Thanks again for handling your life in a really great way. Remember how wonderful you are and how wonderful this life is, and remember that you're amazing and you're loving and you're divine and you're creative. So I will leave it there. Have a wonderful day, evening, whatever you're doing, whoever you're with. Je t'embrasse, bisous. See you next time.